A 22-year-old former staff member at Sun Valley Academy in Avondale is accused of sexually assaulting an 8th grade student and sending him photos of a positive pregnancy test.
Thanks for joining us for 12 News at 10. I'm Mark Curtis.
And I'm Kadiba Devine. Jessenia Rodriguez remains in custody, but many of the parents that we spoke with say that they had no idea that this was happening.
12 News journalist Jessenia Rodriguez is in Avondale. She talked to parents tonight and has details.
According to court documents, the encounters date back to March of this year. Rodriguez and the 15-year-old victim met during recess. That's when the suspect asked for the victim's phone number. This is where court records say 22-year-old Tulsa resident Jessenia Rodriguez once worked. Those same records say Rodriguez was an aide whose responsibility was to supervise students during recess. But it's at that same location where the former aide and the 15-year-old victim first met. Rodriguez had her initial court hearing Thursday.
Jessenia Rodriguez, August 13, 2003.
She remains in custody, something some parents at the school say they had no knowledge about.
I think it's insane that it hasn't been brought to light. I mean, I understand the privacy, but we need to know if there's an issue.
According to an investigation by the Avondale Police Department, after the 22-year-old asked for the victim's phone number, the two began texting and eventually FaceTiming. During those calls, the victim describes moments when Rodriguez, who the victim called Nia, pulled up her shirt to expose her breasts, then pulled down her pants to show her buttocks. The student also described having sex with Rodriguez on 3 separate occasions. 2 of those times, the assault occurred at the victim's home. After the very first time Rodriguez and the victim were intimate, documents say the victim received text messages from Rodriguez which contained 3 positive pregnancy tests. Rodriguez and the victim discussed getting an abortion, but on April 1st, police observed a call between the victim and Rodriguez. And during that call, she denied having any sexual contact with the victim and stated she felt like she was being set up. Detectives searched the victim's cell phone and recovered 45 images that were tagged as evidence. On April 16th, a search warrant was served at the suspect's residence and Rodriguez was placed under arrest. A representative for the Sun Valley Academy told 12 News parents have since been informed, but those we spoke to still have their concerns.
Hopefully, everything from here on out, they take precautions to make sure something like this doesn't happen anymore.
Rodriguez is eligible for release. That's through a cash-only appearance bond of $100,000. I also spoke with Rodriguez's family off camera. They tell me they're in shock and still trying to process what has happened. As for Rodriguez, her next court date is set for April 22nd. In Avondale, I'm Tiani Jadling, 12 News.
All right, Tiani, thank you.